What's up, YouTube? Yankees Jets fan 71 back with another video. So I want to keep putting up content. I don't want to go too long without putting up anything. I've been doing a box rummage. I have like a monster box of Yankee cards I haven't gone through in quite a while. So I went through a rummage and found some cards that I could put into my Yankee Hall of Famers, Yankee retired numbers binder. And I'm only this is only the first row, so I have a few more rows to go through. So I figured that why not post what I find, and that way I can have something to continue to show off to you guys. So these are some cards that's going to go in the Babe Ruth pages. And I gotta tell you, man, I love the Gypsy Queens. I just love that vintage look of this card with Ruth. And Fanatics actually sells a jersey that looks exactly like that. Only difference is there's a small, almost invisible Nike swoosh on it. I was actually thinking about getting that. Look at this little sticker. I like this one a lot. And this is actually a pretty sweet card too. I actually have a double, so let's put one aside. And there's that one. And this may be the only non-Yankee card I'm going to put in, but it's because it's Babe Ruth. And it goes with the series that Topps Heritage put out a few years back. So I'm going to probably keep those together. I love this card. Gosh, if I can pick it up. How nice and shiny this one is. Love these. Love those cards. I have a couple other cards also. So here's some Gehrig's that I'm going to put into the binder as well. And obviously none of these are playing day cards. If I had any playing day cards, I probably wouldn't even consider sticking them in here. Wouldn't you love to have a playing day card, Lou Gehrig? It's got to be super expensive. And Gehrig might be one of those Yankees that I've obviously never seen play, but might be one of my favorite Yankees. I just love what he stood for. And that's the same picture as the last card. So Topps is double dipping on the photographs. Love these images that look like the Gaudis from back in the day. It's supposed to be the 1934 Gaudi, so it's a reprint of a card I will never own. And this one of the Archive did of the 71 set, which is a set that I want to put together. That was like the year I was born, so I'd like to put that set together. And I gotta tell you guys, there's some Yogi cards, by the way. I really love collecting this way rather than, don't get me wrong, I still like team setting and chasing after sets and putting them together for my Yankees collection. But after a while, something like that will just drive you crazy because you then suffer from FOMO. And that, in my opinion, is no way of collecting. This is different. This is the regular card, by the way. And this one, I guess, is like a gold variant because it has the gold strip on it. So, I mean, to me, collecting the players I like and I respect is more fun than going after the high-end stuff. And again, don't get me wrong, I would love to own a Playing Days Phil Rizzuto card, and I've looked for them because I grew up listening to Rizzuto on TV and on the radio, calling Yankee games. But to get a Playing Days card of someone like Ruth, he's gotten expensive. Ford, on the other hand, can be quite affordable if you find it. I suppose all cards can be quite affordable if you find them. It's just a matter of who's selling them. I love this card. Kind of reminds me of the Playing Day cards. Not the Playing Days. Now I can't remember. Does this ever happen to you guys when you're making a video and you want to make a point about something, but you just forget the point you want to make or the name of a player or set. This is a lot of mantle cards. I am not going to go through all these mantle cards. A lot of them are from sets that I picked up, but Mickey's probably my favorite Yankee that I've never seen play before. The reason why I'm not going to go through all those cards is I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want to make this into a longer video than I have to. Some Maris here. But what I was trying to say before is every time I want to make a point about something or I want to mention a set or a player, I tend to forget what I was saying. Or actually forget the name of whatever. So, kind of embarrassing. This is a horrible card. It's the cards that your mom threw out, but the photography, like the color on this card, I don't know if it was meant to look old or whatever, but not a very clear card. And these are all Jeters. And Jeter was one of the players I had the most of cards before I lost all my cards. I had close to 1,000 Derek Jeter cards. If I didn't have 1,000, actually, I probably did. But you just start over. Or you could just say, you know what, screw it, I'm not going to do this anymore. But that's not me. I choose to restart. I love collecting baseball cards, and I just, want to keep doing it. I've had a passion for baseball cards since I was a kid, and I still do have that passion. So here I am still collecting baseball cards. So these are the Jeters that I'm sticking in the binder. Some nice Jeter cards here I didn't realize I had. I can't wait to go through that box and see if I have any more. I'm afraid that if I find any more cards that I didn't already have in the binder's starting to get a little full. I may have to start on a second binder soon. And if I choose to start putting sets together again, team sets, and there's a card that's in the binder already, I won't take the card out of the binder. I'll just go and rebuy the card. There's the Gypsy Queens again. I used to love Gypsy Queens. Gypsy Queens and Allen and Ginters were two of my favorites. And I don't think they put them out anymore. I think Gypsy Queen is an insert now, if I'm not mistaken. An insert set, not an actual set. And you got a couple of Mo's for the binder. Oops, sorry. A couple of Guidry's for the binder. And like I said, guys, this is better for me to collect, because I get to collect guys that I liked. If I watched them, like Don Mattingly, I love Don Mattingly. And this is better for me, so that way I'm not hunting for just one particular thing. I can go to a card show and come away with a lot of goodies. And we got some Paul O'Neill's for the binder also. If I can just get this to focus. There we go. And obviously, as you see, none of these cards are high-end stuff. This is all... I do not know why my camera's not focusing. There we go. None of these are really high-end cards, which is fine. I don't really chase the high-end stuff anyway. A couple of Bernies. This is not the Bernie rookie. This is one of those cards that your mom threw out. I do have a couple of Bernie rookies. Got some Andy Pettits. I've always loved this one because of that look that he's always had with the glove. and his eyes peeking over the glove. It's always been one of my favorite images of Andy Pettitte. Would love to get a photograph of him signed with that image. And he's supposed to be with the team, actually, as a coach, or like a, I wouldn't say coach, but like a special roving coach. And I haven't seen him with the team this season. Got a lot of Posadas for the binder. And I haven't seen Pettitte, and the pitching staff could probably use Pettitte. So hopefully he's still with the team, as I haven't heard anything about it. But Posada is one of those guys I'd love the Yankees to pick up on as a coach. I think Posada as a manager is a manager in waiting one day if he chooses to go that route. You guys seen that commercial with him and David Ortiz and one of the Wilsons? It's not Owen. I forgot the dude's name. There we go again, forgetting crap. Where they're arguing over what, tastes great, less filling. It's not the first time he's done a commercial, Ortiz. I'm guessing him and Ortiz are buddies. So he did that ESPN commercial with him also, where he put on Posada's hat and Wally got pissed off. Wally, the mascot. Got that. Got a couple of DiMaggios. That, by the way, was for the Willie Randolph page. Because, unfortunately, Winfield's in the Hall of Fame, but he's not in my Yankee binder because he's not in as a Yankee. Although I am starting another binder, and Winfield will be in that one. It's a binder of Yankee cards of players who I liked growing up, or even as an adult. And, of course, Winfield's in there. Some Thurmans. This one I love. I used to love these old Topps Archive Reserve cards. Really nice cards here. Nice and shiny. We're almost done. So here's a Gossage that's going to go in the binder. Another Topps Archive. This one of Elston Howard. Very nice card. And that's it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Please leave all comments down below. And if you haven't subscribed and would like to subscribe for more content such as the one you've seen today, please click that subscribe button. Anyway, guys, I'll be back soon with another row of cards once I go through my box. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.